was asked to make a video for you guys, basically kind of introducing Polocrosse to you guys, because we're trying to introduce new disciplines to everyone, kind of sports that you guys might not know about. So behind me I have Jennifer Bright and Honesti Lewis. They're both members of Midland Foxhound Pony Club, and they're going to be helping me kind of demonstrate little exercises and things that are a part of Polocrosse. And so while they're warming up, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about it. So Polocrosse actually started in the 1930s in Australia, and it was kind of started as a sport that would help teach people how to ride, actually. And then it slowly spread to other countries like New Zealand and South Africa, and by the 70s they were having international tournaments. Now they have countries across the globe, including Ireland, Canada, the United States, South Africa, Zimbabwe, New Zealand, and Australia. It started in the United States in 2003, and now people play with the APA, which is the American Polocrosse Association, and they also play with Pony Club, and they can play at championships and things like that. So while they're warming up, I'll tell you a little bit about the actual game. So when you're playing Polocrosse, you have 3 players on each team. So you have a 1 who is basically like your striker in soccer. They're the only one that can score. Your number 2, which is like your midfielder, and they can only stay in the center of the field, and their job is to basically get the ball for their team or keep it for the other team. And then your number 3, which is like your defender, and they can only defend their box, and they can't go to the other team's box and score or anything like that. That's good. Okay, so basically what Jennifer and Honesti are going to be doing right now is they are going to be demonstrating different passes. So you can see the ball right there that she's picking up, and she's going to go and do an underhand pass to Jennifer. So you see how she did an underhand throw. So a lot of times players will use underhand throws instead of overhand. Overhand are more for kind of like distance, just kind of lob throws that aren't as accurate. Underhands are a lot more accurate. But sometimes the players will miss the ball because it happens. So now you can see they're going to hopefully do an overhand throw. So overhand throws, like I said, they're less accurate of a throw, but they can get more distance. So you see she didn't catch it, but that's just because they're a lot harder to catch because they're less accurate. Okay, so now Honesti is going to demonstrate kind of a bounce. So when people are playing Polocrosse, they have a 30-yard line. And to cross that 30-yard line, you cannot carry the ball. You either have to pass it to the person in there, or you have to bounce it across yourself. So if you're number 1 and you're going down the field, you either have to bounce the ball or pass it to one of your teammates and have them pass it to you while you're in the end zone. So bouncing is probably one of the hardest techniques of Polocrosse. Personally, some people struggle more with throwing, but bounces are definitely one of the more difficult activities that you have to learn. Okay, so what they're attempting to do right now is one tactic that most people that don't play Polocrosse are not used to. They're gonna try to. So basically it's called pushing. It's what you think it sounds like. It's where a rider will take their horse and push another horse out of the way, maybe to get them out of the way of a ball or try to push them away from another player. As you can see, it's not going super well because Honesti's horse is really not a fan of this concept, as some horses are, which is understandable. You know, a lot of times they can be intimidated by another horse coming up and trying to push them. But it is definitely used a lot, and it's something that sometimes you have to teach a horse to get used to. So you a lot of times will have to teach your horse to get used to being that close quartered to another horse. I know my horse definitely had to learn that one. So as you can see, it's just not really going the way we want it, but you can understand the concept. Okay, so for our final deal, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do kind of like a little bit of a mock scrimmage. Of course, we only have 2 players. So in this, Honesti in the orange is gonna be playing our number 1. And what she's going to be doing is she's going to throw the ball down the field down there, and she's going to try to come down here and score, and Jennifer's going to play the number 3. So Jennifer, basically what her job is she's going to kind of stay down here and wait for Honesti to bring the ball down with her. And then what Honesti is going to do is she's basically going to try to score on Jennifer down here in this goal. So you can see her trotting down the field. She's going to lean down. She's going to pick up the ball. It's one thing we didn't talk about, pickups. They're kind of difficult, but basically once you get the hang of it, like you can see, it's pretty easy for her to do. She just leaned down and picked up that ball. So now she's going to come down, and what she's going to do is she's going to try to avoid Gallahan here. She's going to go, of course her horse is a little bit intimidated by Gallahan, so she's going to do a turn to try and get away from him. And now she's going to go in and she's going to push towards the goal and hopefully shoot. And as you can see, she scored. The ball went through the goal.